Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode, we pretty much did all the exploration we could have done out on the surface and out and about. Now we're back in the school and we've cleared out this particular area, and now we're going to go into the holding cells and see what we can find in here. When you step onto the platform, blue and red lights start to play over you. The beams heat your flesh, cleansing away any nasty afflictions you may have picked up in the holding cells. It is quite painful. Holding cells. Well, let's see what's here. You stop. The corridor ahead is trapped. You have learned of devices like the ones in the corridor ahead. They explode soon after someone gets close to them, unless they are disarmed. They look old and worn, though. They probably aren't powerful. Well, I think we can disarm these. Relatively easily, yeah. Holding cells. Well, this is another way out, so that must go further down into administration. Yep, it does. Alright, let's explore the holding cells and see what we can find in here. Viewing arena. Oh, hello! This platform was where the creatures that resided in these holding cells were teleported in. Now that the school is abandoned, the goblins are using this chamber as a garbage dump. How lovely. And the goblins are still here. Ooh, haste potion. Oh, those goblins. Nothing of value there. Alright. Viewing arena. Can't seem to get in there, I think. Oh no, wait, we can get in here. When the school had a specimen they wanted to put on display for a crowd, this arena was used. Rings of seats surround an open central area where creatures could be examined. Now that this level is controlled by goblins, however, this arena seems to be more for their amusement. Several undead creatures have been walled up in the middle, no doubt to be taunted and pelted with garbage by the nasty little humanoids. It looks like we can't really do anything in there. They're just viewing them. Holding bays B, low longevity. Okay then. Well, there go more of those goblins. Low longevity. Hey, you level up again. Another poor fur. More coins. Silver ring, thank you. Four-studded armor, that has value. Destroyed textbook, that does not have value. Sack of meal also does not have value. Way too heavy to have any value. Lockpicks, yes please. A couple more random coins. Ah, some herbs. Apparently we killed Hamur. And I didn't even realize it. Okay. Slow scroll and healing potion. I mean, the slow scroll has some value, so we can sell it. And it looks like if we could knock down walls, we'd have a way into something there. But we don't, so we can't. A pity. I'm curious what would be in there. Unless there's a way in over here. But I doubt it. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Oh, wait, ring. Silver ring. Ooh. The The top of this pedestal is smooth, flat, and featureless. You think that it glows slightly. When you get close to it, you hear a soft, gentle voice. It says, "Please approach and sit to operate." Sit down. When you sit in front of the pedestal, the voice says, "What is your command?" It seems to be waiting for you to say something. This must be where we say quark. You respond and wait for something to happen. After a moment, the voice says, "I am not aware of any meaning inherent in your response. I apologize for my inadequacy." You sit down in the nice padded chair and start examining the controls. Unfortunately, it doesn't take long to figure out that they're completely dead. Pressing the unresponsive buttons gets boring quickly. The control panel has 3 buttons on it, labeled holding 1, holding 2, and holding 3. The first 2 are stuck in the down position. The third isn't. And that one's dead. Let's continue exploring before we start pressing any buttons. Eh? Don't eat him. I said stop eating him! Yeah, you could have used that healing. Yep, control room. No apprentices allowed. Alright, let's keep going around. Oh, hello! And you're dead. It looks like the lights are starting to wear off. Holding base A, high longevity. That looks like it could be useful. Didn't mean to step there. Looks like we're starting to wear off. Ooh, more lockpicks. You could actually carry that meat. There we go. A lot of stuff, nothing of any value, I don't think. Gauntlets and a haste potion. Okay, gauntlets are very useful. Better than regular gloves. Gloves shall go for chic. Then we have a nice fur. Nice. Fur. And you know what? Use that, again. See. Holding bay A, small and temporary. Can't go in there. Looked like there was a lot of stuff in there, though. Storeroom. And in here, there's rats. Like most goblin tribes, the small tribe on this level needed a place to reverently dispose of their dead. They adopted this room for that sacred purpose. It smells terrible. The rats aren't even hostile. Okay, what did that say? Storeroom. Well, it's locked. Maybe there's still something of value in here? Some spiritual herbs. Some more herbs. Piercing crystal. Ooh, that is useful. Not all of the moldy books on these shelves seem worthless. One of them, titled Alchemical Arcana, looks quite interesting. The book, or at least the parts of it that haven't rotted away, is quite interesting. There are a number of alchemical recipes. One of them even seems relevant to your line of work. You now know how to use energetic and spiritual herbs to make a potion which restores spell energy. Yay! Very, very useful. Dissection room. Authorized personnel only. The sign on the door said, unnervingly enough, dissection room. Despite that, this room seems plain and barren. All you see are 2 tables and a small ruined platform in the corner. I am not going to step onto that platform. That would be a horribly stupid idea. Doesn't seem like we have anywhere else to go, so push the button for holding 3. Nothing happens, or at least nothing happens nearby. And for here, what is our command? Q-U-A-R-K. You say quark. After a pause, the voice responds, "Command accepted." You wait. At first, it seems like nothing has happened. Then hidden machinery springs to life. First, the floor and walls begin to shake slightly. Then vibrations come in sharp pulses, as if mighty blows are being struck somewhere. The vibrations come faster and faster and then suddenly cease. Then you hear, off in the distance, a mighty roar, followed by an impact, followed by silence. You look back at the pedestal for some clue of what has happened, but it has gone dark. Nothing else happens. And so we release a dragon. Where that goblin came from, I have no idea. Okay, so I imagine Holding 3 may have opened up... Aha! Holding Days A, High Longevity. This book still contains a list of creatures held in these cells. They were creatures who were supposed to have long lifespans and who could be left here for some time. The last entries indicate that 2 of the cells were left occupied when the school was abandoned. The prisoners, Vazalco, and seemingly sentient skeletal creature with stubbornly held weapon. Wonderful. Alright, let's see these 2 creatures. Nothing in here. You hear a shrill, mad scream coming from a cell ahead. There goes that mad demon. That must be the weapon. Alright, you know what? Let's use this. Vizalco must have been the demon. Ooh, another piercing crystal to replace the one we used. Handy. And here we have an unidentified longsword. I think that's going to be very, very useful. I see something there that I am not going to bother dealing with. Alright. Well, looks like we've explored everything in here. That went well. I think it only took like 10 minutes. Alright. How about we take a look down here then? We can now, so... yes. I may as well reread these again. Considering the amount of time it's been closed up, the good condition of the school above has been quite a surprise. The rooms, furniture, and, unfortunately, denizens have been amazingly intact. Until now. Most of this level has been crushed by cave-ins. This remaining floor was torn up. The walls have collapsed. Rubble and debris are everywhere. Looking closer, you realize that the cause of the wreckage was not natural. The walls and rubble have been scorched by fire, and the structures look less like they've fallen apart, and more like they were torn apart. Before the school was closed, someone went to an awful lot of effort to make sure that this level was blown to pieces. Curious. And this was administration. Alright, now we're definitely having a much easier time killing these random bugs. We had definitely come here way too early before. But now we are here right on time. So let's proceed to kill all the creatures in here. Yeah. And just take the fine crystal. Didn't mean to step there. Meant to kill that. Destroyed textbooks. What does this say? Please return spellbooks after use. Unstained, please. Right. Okay, that's up there. That's basically nothing. That's also nothing. Don't think there's anything in here. Accounts ledgers, which are not valuable. Farsight scroll, that is valuable. And it was down here that that horrible creature was. Alright, let's kill this horrible creature. It looks like a force of nature has smashed its way through this chamber. The exit to the south was blocked by a massive barrier, no doubt placed by the wizards of the school to keep intruders from penetrating farther into the school. The wizards did not reckon, however, on the wall having to deflect the attacks of an enraged dragon. Pithras tore this wall down and passed through, having the fortunate incidental effect of enabling you to pass as well. And now we have all of these hideous creatures to deal with. Of which there are many. Now you're actually killing stuff. Now we just need to kill this bug creature. Well, that's not doing much, but it's doing something at least. Yeah, the creature can't seem to actually hurt us. It's the creatures that it spawns that hurt us. Fortunately... Ugh, the bloated bug queen is finally dead. The floor is now covered with a winding pool of sticky goo. Yay! From what I remember... Yep, chitin armor. Very powerful stuff. And a silver ring, and a bronze helmet. Alright, that is definitely useful stuff. Don't need the leather helmet. That iron chainmail can go to Sheik. And that poor chainmail can be sold. Alright, excellent. We have uncovered this. Now, let's look in here a bit. I remember here was where we died. Well, that died easily. An unidentified potion. Never drink a potion without identifying it. It will not end well. There goes that goo. Oh, hello! That's right, that's what killed us. I forgot that was what killed us. And it's dead. Not what I meant. This book of prayers managed to escape the destruction of this floor. It is in an obscure dialect, archaic and difficult to understand. Fortunately, your knowledge of arcane lore is adequate to understand the rituals within. If your pre-spell skill is high enough, you can now cast the spell Repel Spirit, which we already know. Alright, moving on. Oh, here's more of these. There. You hear voices ahead. Adrenaline rushes through your veins. Whoever's ahead, you'll be able to ambush it. You stalk forward in as stealthily a manner as possible. As you get closer, however, you notice something unusual about the voices. They're not gruff and guttural like goblin voices. They're high-pitched, chirpy, and friendly like... Oh no. You've heard of these creatures. They're some of the rarest and most feared denizens of the dungeons of the world. The legendary, giant, intelligent, friendly talking spiders. You see them ahead, skittering about on their arachnid legs, making webs, chatting happily, and keeping busy. Some monsters are more dangerous, but few are more irritating. Yay! Oh, yay! Oh, I am happy now. Oh, it's been so long since I've seen these guys. You see a visibly agitated spider. It's very shy and looks very nervous. You ask its name. I'm Spider, it says in a quiet squeak. What's wrong? It shivers. I'm a scared spider. Why are you scared? A big nasty thing scared me. What nasty thing? Yeah, I was looking around where the bad yucky plated bugs are hunting and a big evil lizard ran by. Can you describe it? Yeah, it was huge and green and it seemed really mad. So it came by and roared a lot and ate a big bug and was just really scary. So I came back here. I'm hiding. Hiding from the lizard? You should hide too. It was really, really big. Sure. This spider is walking around looking for a good place to set up a web. It stops to talk to you, but seems to be in a hurry. "I'm Spider," it says while continuing to search. "What are you looking for?" "I'm trying to find a good place to make some webs. I'm hungry." "Do you enjoy making webs?" "Webs are really, really tough to build. I wish we didn't have to make them, but that's the only way to catch those little fast-running bugs with the hard skins. And those are the tasty ones." "What are you hoping to catch?" "Bugs, of course. When we get hungry, we have to drag bugs in and catch them in webs before they run away. It's really tough, and there's not much time to flirt with all the other neat, cute spiders." "Do you like to flirt a lot?" "Being a spider is very complicated. We have to make webs and find mates and raise little spiders. Plus, we have all these legs to keep track of. It's tough." "Oh, I can imagine." Oh, well, let's keep on moving around. There's their garbage. They actually have garbage. Okay. Ooh, looks like there's a fair bit in here. This spider has this multitude of eyes fixed on you in fascination. It takes a break from its web weaving to come over and speak with you. "Hi, my name's Spider. Welcome to our happy little place." "Nice web." Your compliment makes him shiver with happiness. "Thank you. I use it to hold bugs." "Hold bugs?" "Yeah, we catch big bugs and make them hold still with our poison. And then we drag them here and throw them in the web. Then we wait. Then the good part happens." I can only guess what the good part is. Spider works on putting its web together while it chats nonsense at you. The skill and delicacy of its weaving are remarkable. What is your job? Why, I guess I make webs, and eat gnats, and think a bunch. What sort of thinking do you enjoy? I'm the one who tells the great story of our history. Or if you don't want to hear it, we can discuss more personal things. I prefer to discuss personal things, I suppose. It sidles up close to you. Has anyone ever told you how cute you are? Tell me the great story of spider history. Once upon a time, there were many smart humans in these caves. They caught us after we came up from Avernum. They held us here and talked to us a lot and prodded us and thought we were really interesting. I bet. They gave us bugs, but not very yummy ones, and didn't let us build big webs, and kept us in small rooms and stuff. But then they went away. Then what happened? They didn't know what to do with us, so they just opened our cells and let us to ourselves. So we got out and did a happy little dance. He demonstrates. Then we came down here and we're happy. Sort of. The end. And you're cute. Okay, that explains why they're here. A giant spider walks boldly up to you. Its 8 legs hold it erect with arachnid poise and dignity. Then it scratches its hind leg end with one of them, spoiling the effect. Hi, I'm Spider, it says proudly. Do you have an itch? Yes, my skin sometimes itches because of the pressures of leadership. That sounds very important. I provide guidance and wisdom to all the other spiders. What sort of wisdom do you usually provide? It thinks for a while. Wisdom! Like, don't eat each other. Make strong webs. Eat lots of gigantic, yummy bugs. Don't play with evil things. That sort of stuff. Where are the giant bugs? There's a bunch of yummy bugs near here. It points a foreleg roughly to the north. They're yummy! They're mean and tough, though. If they're so mean and tough, how do you catch them? It looks at you nervously. I'm not gonna tell you that, silly. You'll eat our gnats and we'll be all hungry and sad. Can I go look at the big bugs? No! Sorry. I know you're nice and cute, but those are our private bugs. You can't eat them. Spider stares up at you with authority. Sometimes it scratches itself. What sort of spider are you? I'm the chief spider. I'm the leader. Okay. What sort of evil things are there? There are all sorts of evil things in here. Nasty, mean things. We stay in these caves. Then there's just bugs. Okay. How long have you lived here? Many, many years. I'll count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It stops confused. It's run out of legs to use for counting. Finally, it says, 8!
8 years.
Well, I mean they're intelligent for spiders. How did you get here? Did the wizards create you?
Nope, we came from Avernum. That's what you people call it, Avernum. We climbed up from down there.
There's a horrible curse on the surface. Do you know about it?
Nope, sorry.
Alright then. If you don't have any quests, which I guess you don't. This giant spider is a lot smaller than normal, only about the size of a large cat. It seems to find you fascinating. It stands at your feet and stares straight up at you.
I'm Spider! Hi!
Do you have a job?
I don't have a job, I'm just a baby, silly!
So, you're a baby.
Yep, I'm all small and stuff. I can't even hunt my own food yet.
When will you start hunting?
Soon I'll be all big and fierce and can hunt.
It bares its fangs at you, which are currently a fairly impressive 6 inches long.
And I'll be able to pounce.
Can you pounce now?
I can pounce fiercely. Wanna watch me practice?
Sure. It leaps forward about 6 feet, bounces off your shin, rolls backwards, accidentally sprays web all over itself, gets tangled, struggles to escape, gets itself more stuck, and finally rolls off down the corridor, a big round mass of goo and waving legs. Sort of feel that its pounce needs work. The small spider stares at you fascinated. Whenever you take a step or your armor jingles, it makes a little ooh of appreciation. Careful, I don't want to accidentally step on you.
Yeek!
It scuttles a safe distance away. Then a minute later, it forgets your warning and walks up to your feet again. Well, give it time and it'll learn. You meet a spider with bad posture. It slouches through the caves in what you can only describe as a grumpy sort of way. It isn't quite as happy to see you as the other spiders.
Oh, you. I'm Spider.
You don't seem very happy like the others. It makes a sort of grumpy, high-pitched, squeaky, uncomfortable, cute sort of sound.
What's there to be happy about? I walk around these caves and eat bugs. Whatever.
You only eat bugs?
Yeah, bugs. It's what spiders eat. Silly.
When this spider says you're silly, it doesn't seem as nice as when the other spiders do it. Why aren't you happy?
Caves. It's all we ever are in. All the other spiders are so goofy they never even try to see the outside.
What do you hope to find outside?
We are spiders! We should be finding our way outside where we can eat all sorts of bugs and bask in the sun and build webs in the wind and be happy. But the spiders are happy in their little caves with bad, nasty undead around. It makes me angry! All they talk about is how cute things are.
Do you think anything's cute?
Well, you are very cute, but that's beside the point.
How angry are you?
Ha! Let me show you.
It waves its pedipalps in an agitated fashion as a way of demonstrating its fury. Okay, go ahead and be angry then. A stern sentinel spider stands guard in this corridor. Doesn't seem inclined to let you pass.
I'm the guard spider. My name's Spider. Oh, and halt!
Why are you blocking this corridor?
I'm a guard!
What are you guarding?
I keep people from reaching and eating our big yummy bugs. To get by me, you'll have to give me the password.
What kind of bugs are in there?
Big ones. They're yummy.
Well, of course we know the password. What was it again?
Yeah, the password. Did you forget it? It's... Wait! You're trying to trick me. I'm not going to tell you what it is, silly. Chief Spider might tell you the password if you were supposed to go in.
The guard spider stands sternly in your way. It won't let you pass. Can't help but notice that its fangs are as big as your forearm and drip venom. Please let me by?
Nope. I know you humans don't usually eat bugs, but you might decide to start.
Only when we're children. Where are the giant bugs? Can I go look at the giant bugs? No. Oh, a pity. Maybe he'll let us by some other time or something. It's unfortunate. I really can't remember how to get in there. Maybe we'll find a way in later. Oh well. I guess we've done enough there for now. Maybe we'll be back and look in there another time. For now, though, I'm going to... Actually, I'm going to cut it for a moment while I run back to the surface to get the stuff we have identified and such before we continue any further. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah. This enormous holding area has grown cold and quiet since you were last here. Pither has obviously lost no time in escaping. She certainly didn't stay behind to give you any thanks. Yeah, she just blew her way through. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, as I said, I'll be right back while I run back to town to get this item we got identified, and so we can leave. And, yeah. Alright, let's see. I think we have one or two things that can be identified. Just one or two. This potion. Searing bomb! I don't think that's handy. Flaming sword! That definitely is handy. Yep. Plus 8 fire damage. Oh, yes, please. But yeah, searing bomb, no. Minus 5 skill points when used. Definitely no. Actually, yeah. The iron longsword can end up being sold. And the rest of this, we can sell. Alright, also, now that I think about it, let's tell the mayor what we've found so far. We may as well. Alright, I'd like to give you a report on our progress. You tell Mayor Crouch about the size of the school and the hostile monsters that still inhabit it. She looks intrigued. I had no idea. I had been told that the school was just an empty ruin and that I should leave it alone. And yet it is inhabited, you say. This definitely calls for more investigation. Okay, we definitely will. Also, we can train a bit more. Fox, level 10 strength. Sheik. Sure, why not another point in tool use? Because, why not? Yeah. Next level, we'll put another point in strength. Bonnie. Point in intelligence. And Draco. Point in intelligence. Point in intelligence. Really? Arcane lore increased. Why is that? Oh, intelligence divided by 2. Okay. That's fine then. Same with potion making. Well, potion making is intelligence divided by 4, but you get the idea. Tool use is dex divided by 2. We increased Sheik's dex a bit more. That'll help out. In fact, give her a point in dex. Yeah, look at that. That increased tool use. Perfect. That's worth it to do. Alright. And I'm going to sell the few things we have. And then I'm going to end this episode here. After we kill these few random brigands, I guess. And she can only move 3 steps now, too. I don't know why. Grab it. We'll sell it. Alright, as I said, I'm going to sell these things I have, and then I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we will continue exploring down in, down under the school. See if we can find anything else. I'm sure we will, somehow, figure out what we're going to find. I mean, we did open up a path. I'm sure there's something in there. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I am Chester44. That is Fox, Sheik, Bonnie, and Draco. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play. And I shall see you all next time.